Welcome to another Hot Wheels video, and today we will be starting the Hot Wheels Summer Series. So we have 16 teams, we all have 8 races, 8 cars per team. This is going to be a really good series. So we should first get to know the teams and also the challenges that they're going to be facing for each car. So first for the challenges. The first challenge will be a jump distance. The second will be loop speed. Third will be top speed. Fourth will be speed curve. Fifth will be wall break. Sixth will be chicane track. And the seventh will be drag race. And the final one will be a timed, might be a timed, we're deciding whether or not we should have a timed finale, or if we should have a top speed, or if we should have a top speed finale from a course. So let's meet the teams. First up, we have Team Hot Wheels, who is actually the host for this year's Hot Wheels Summer Series. So let's meet the cars. So first, we have Tour de Fast. He will be competing in the jump distance. Then we have Riveted. He will be in the loop speed test. Then we have 24 hours, and this car will be competing in the top speed test. And then we have Ultra Rage, and this car will be competing in the speed curve test. And then we have this Battle Truck. It doesn't actually have a name, but we're just going to call it Battle Truck. And this car will be competing in the wall break challenge. And for the chicane challenge, we will have I forget this car's name, the Formula Street. This will be a really good car to see there. Then we have the Cruise Bruiser, and this will be part of, or is this the Boulevard Bruiser? It's the Boulevard Bruiser. So this is the Boulevard Bruiser, and this car will be competing in the drag race. It did really well before in the older series, so you should go watch that video. And then finally, we have the Twin Bell 3, and this car will be competing in the finale. Next up, we have the X-Racers. These cars, you can see right through them. These are very fast cars. So for the first challenge, this is the jump speed, or the jump distance. We have Motorblade. For the loop speed, we have Bulletproof. For the top speed, we have Clear Speeder. For the speed curve, we have Power Pistons. For the wall break, we have Nitro Tailgater. There's a lot of power from this car. Then we have Fast Tasm, which will be competing at the chicane track. Then we have a really fast car right here, Stock Car. This car will be competing in the drag race. And because this isn't going to be one of the other outside tracks, we have Formula Solar. He will be getting all his power from the sun to win the race. So next up, we have Extreme Power. These cars have some huge engines. So first up, for the jump distance, we have Doing It Up. He's got some really good suspension. See if he can get a good jump off of that and be able to keep moving. Next up, we've got Bone Shaker. He'll be in the loop speed. For the top speed, we've got a really fast car called Jet Threat. He's got jets to boost him to the finish. And then for the speed curve, we have Rocket Fire. For the for the wall break, we have Power Rocket. He's going to have to power through that with his rockets. For the chicane track, we have Rolling Thunder. Big V8 in that truck. Or that SUV. For the drag race, we have a really fast car called Mad Fast. Huge engine and a drag racer. And for the final finale, we have Grass Chomper, because there's going to be a lot of grass and he's going to get rid of any of it that is on the track and in his way. Next up, we have Hot Wheels Performance Team. These cars are very fast and have good grip and aerodynamics and technology to help them win. So, for the jump distance, we have Rutalistic. I cannot remember that name well. Next up, for the loop speed, we have the Gazella R. He's got a really cool feature which helps him put up his front splitter so we can nail that loop just like that. And then for the top speed test, we have Jet Threat 4. The other team, the Extreme Power, they have the original Jet Threat. This is the number 4, so let's see who's faster in that one. And for the speed curve, we have the Track Ripper. He also has an adjustable front splitter. Then we have the Iridium for the wall break challenge. Then we have a really good driver in this car. This car is called Speedy Perez, and the driver is going to be Sergio Perez, who's a Formula 1 driver. And he will be competing in the chicane track. Then we've got the Formula 1 car. This actually doesn't have a name, but it's a Formula 1 car, so we're just going to call it Formula 1. And finally, for the outdoor finale, we have the Track Hammer. He also has an adjustable front splitter in case there are any loops he needs to go through. Next up, we have Team UK, and these cars are all British cars, and they will be here to win the races. So first up, for the jump distance, we have the Austin Mini, the Austin Mini Cooper. Then we have the Lotus Concept, which will be in the Loop Speed Challenge. Then we have the Aston Martin 177, which will be competing in the Top Speed Test. Then we have the Aston Martin DBS, and this car will be in the Speed Curve Challenge, very powerful car. And we have the Morris Mini, and this car here will be competing in the Wall Break Challenge. I'm not too sure why they put a really small car in there, but maybe it's because it's fast. Then we have an Aston Martin race car. I think this is the Aston Martin Vantage GT3. Yep, it is. And this car here will be competing in the chicane track. Then this car, which is called Brit Speed. This is a fantasy car, which is the only fantasy car of UK. He will be competing in the drag race. And you have the Jaguar F-Type, which will be competing in the finale. Next up, we have one of my personal favorites, Team Dodge. And they have some really powerful engines to get them to win this race. So in the jump speed test, or the jump distance, we have the Dodge Challenger Drift. For the loop speed, we have the Dodge Challenger SRT8. For the top speed test, we have a really fast Dodge. We have the Viper from 2013. Then for this next one, we have the 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat in yellow. This is a really good looking car. It's got the Mopar on the side. This car will be competing in the speed curve. Then we got the 1977 Dodge Van, really big car. It's going to break through the wall in the wall break challenge. Then we've got the Dodge Charger SRT. He will be competing in the chicane track. Then we've got another Hellcat. This will be competing in, this is the black variation. This will be competing in the drag race. And then we have the bright red SRT Hellcat, and this will be competing in the finale. A lot of challengers, and I really like the Challenger. Next up, we have the Muscle Car Classics. These cars also have some big engines, and they're really cool classic cars. So first up, for the jump distance, we have the 32 Ford, kind of a small car, but a big engine. Hoping he can get to the finish in that one, or can get the farthest. Then we have the V8 Vega. This will be the loop speed car. Then we have really fast cars. Used to be a NASCAR in the 1960s and the 1970s. The Dodge Daytona from 1969. Sorry there. I had something stuck in my throat. Then I have the 1967 Plymouth Barracuda. This Cuda will be performing in the Speed Curve Challenge. And then we have the really cool Dodge Charger, the Ice Charger from Fast and Furious. This is a very, very fast car. He's going to be competing in the Wall Break Challenge. Very fast car. Then we have the Corvette Grand Sport. This car will be competing in the chicane track. Then we have the 1974 Torino. This car is known for being the champion in the drag race challenge, so they're putting him in the drag race category. And for the finale, we have the 1973 Pontiac Firebird. Next up is the Team Ford. These cars are really good American cars. So first up for the jump speed, or for the jump distance, we have the 2008 Ford Focus, really tuned out there. Then we've got, for the loop speed, we have the custom Hot Wheels 2005 Ford Mustang. Adjustable front splitter right there to help them go around that loop. Challenge number 3 will be Top Speed Challenge. We have a Ford GT for that. And then here we have a Ford Mustang from 2012, I think. No, it's a 2010 Ford Mustang GT. Oh, I forgot. I have to switch these around. My bad. And for the wall, that will be the Speed Curve Challenge. Then we've got the Ford F-150 Raptor, huge mega car, will be competing in the Wall Break Challenge. Then we've got a really fast car. We've got the Hot Wheels, or the Ford Mustang Laguna Seca, another really fast car in the chicane series. Then we've got another Ford GT, a silver variation, and this will be competing in the drag race, really fast V6 in there. Then we've got the Borla Mustang to compete in the finale. Then we have some more American muscle, and these cars are Team Chevy. So first up for the jump distance, we have the Chevy Corvette C6 in a kind of reddish orange color. Then we have the Chevy Chevelle. This is kind of like an X Racer, but it's still with Team Chevy. It will be competing in the loop speed. Then we have the 2009 Chevy Chevy Corvette Stingray. This car will be in the Top Speed Challenge. Then we've got the Chevy Camaro SS. I'm trying to catch my breath here. That's a lot of talking. So we got the Chevy Camaro SS. This will be in the Speed Curve Challenge. Then we got, for the Wall Break Challenge, we have another Stingray. And then here we have a Chevy Camaro ZL1. This is a really fast car. Will be in the chicane track. And then we've got the Chevy Corvette, another Chevy Corvette C6. This will be in the drag race. And for the finale, Chevy has the Chevy Corvette C7 Z06. Very fast car. We'll take them to the finish. We have Team Germany, and these cars are very good cars. So we have the Volkswagen New Beetle Cup and the jump distance, the Volkswagen Golf Mark 7 and the loop speed. For the top speed, we got the BMW M4. For the speed curve, we have the Porsche 934.5. For the wall break, we got big car. We got the Porsche Cayenne. We have one of my all-time favorites up here for the chicane track. That is the Volkswagen Golf Mark II. Now we have the my bad, I have to sneeze. My bad. We have the Porsche Carrera GT for the drag race, and for the finale we have the Porsche GT3 RS, 911 GT3 RS.